Hey guys, welcome back to your daily tea. I'm going to do it a little different today. So the first cards that came out, this is for work and money. So there could be a new cycle starting or have started for you, a new opportunity as well. But there are some type of self-imposed restrictions here. You could be turning the blind eye to something or staying in a certain situation for some sort of reason. In the home and family, we've got the World with the shadow in reverse. So there's definitely you've come a long way. There's success coming in on account of you doing the work as far as looking within and getting real with yourself, right? For love and romance, got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So it looks like something's on hold right now. There definitely could be an opportunity for some sort of real inspirational and empowering romance. However, I don't feel like that is a main priority at this time. And last but not least, we've got guidance from Spirit. We've got the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's a new perspective that's unfolding, or you're going to have an opportunity for a new perspective. And also an opportunity with the Nine of Wands to stand your ground, stand for what you feel loyal to or for what you feel strongly about. This is about speaking your truth. There's an opportunity coming in here as well. So take it as, a good chance to reflect and to look at others' perspectives as well. For the extended version of this reading, jump on over to my YouTube page, Divine Interventions. My link is in the link tree. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Let me know if you like this style in the comments. Thank you most of all for being the change you want to see. Till next time, bye. Alright guys, welcome back to your extended version of your daily tea. So I just want to get into these cards in a little more detail. This first section here is for work and finance. We've got the Wheel of the Year. It looks like there's a pentacle here, which stands for opportunities for money, a cup, which stands for an opportunity for emotional freedom. We've got the Swords, an opportunity to get your mind in a higher place. And the Wand is, of course, inspiration, passions, being, and all of these elements here combine to give you mad opportunities. I feel like this is a huge step forward. However, with the Eight of Swords here, and it looks like she's blindfolded and she's standing in between all of these swords, which would have to do with conflict of the mind, either not seeing something with the blindfold or looking the other way, right? There's something that has been bothering you pertaining to your money or your work, career. However, it's not being looked at this time. I'm gonna just get one more card here from the After Tarot. Whew. We've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is a huge expansion of your emotions, an opportunity to, and it looks like Spirit is delivering a heart with a dove, which would signify love and peace, right? So there's an opportunity to, I feel like, look at things in a new way, an opportunity to share your love, to share, your peace with others. And we talked a little bit, and we're going to get into also, how you've been looking at your shadow side. And although this has to do with work and family, when you're working on your shadow self, it really goes into all areas of life, right? So I feel like this is you being able to contribute to others by having done your work, having done a lot of your work. And our work's never really done, right? Our inner work. However, I do feel like with with these two cards that came out, the World is all about success, right? It's all about growth, expansion. And this shadow side in reverse tells me that, you know, you've worked through a lot of these demons, a lot of, you know, your habitual ways of thinking, your paradigm has shifted in a tremendous way. And this is telling me that you can give this to others. You can expand this out to others by being your true self, right? By being, you know, your more advanced and higher consciousness self. You can contribute to the expansion of others as well by speaking your truth, right? By living in your truth. So if there's something that has been holding you back, I feel like this is an opportunity to step out of that just by being your most authentic self, right? Don't expect the worst case scenario, okay? Because you never know what lessons you can be teaching others just by being your authentic self. And try not to take things personally in this energy, right? You can look at it like, okay, by being my most authentic self, it gives an opportunity for others to see my light and perhaps even learn from my light, right? Let's get a card for the second row of home and family. We've got the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords also wanted to come out. So this card is usually a card of competition, but this is the After Tarot, and this is telling me, okay, they don't really look mad. In fact, they even look like they're working together, right? They look like they're communicating, and by doing so, with these wands, they'll be able to, with their inspiration, with their passion, their fire, they'll be able to create something new together, perhaps, or learn from each other, right? So this could be your shadow work paying off in aspects of home and family. And like I said, this also contributes to all other areas of life, right? And the Queen of Swords, again, just confirms that yes, you have done a lot of work, right? You've come a really far way. So even if there's some kind of chaos in your life, just try to pull on that gratitude for how far you've come, right? Pull on that pride, right? How much you've changed over the past weeks, months, years, right? This is a new way of thinking that's bringing in this new way of being and these new opportunities for growth. You're manifesting, I feel like, something really big here. In the love, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Emperor both in reverse, which tells me that there's either a time out or it's just not in your current reality, right? So if you're single, maybe you're focusing more up here, which of course is paying off and will continue to pay off. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe you're just not really, focused too much on your relationship. So I'm going to pull a card for each side. So first I'll pull a card for those in relationship. We got the Sun. So to me, this feels like you could be giving each other space, which obviously, you know, when you can do your own thing, you become this Queen of Wands and you're able to shine your light, right? This is fire energy. You're able to create. You're able to, thrive in your passions. And we need this space sometimes, right? In order for us to grow, in order for us to learn our own lessons. So I feel like this could be, giving each other the respect and the space needed to grow. For some, I feel like this could be, and comment below which one of these realities is yours. I'm really curious. This could be a separation for some of you. And if it is, I feel like you're already in separation, and this is allowing you to, again, shine your light, to be and learn and grow, and it also inspire others. And I'll get a card for those that are single, for love and romance, for those that are single, this energy. Ooh, we've got the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. So for those that are single, you could be creating a new relationship. You could be calling in someone that, ladies, if it's, you could be calling in somebody that's established, perhaps an older gentleman or somebody that really has his shit together. And I feel like this is an energy of not settling for less than what you deserve or less than what you want. So maybe that means waiting a little bit, right? But I feel like the wait is worth it in this energy. And again, this is allowing you to be your most inspired, creative, passionate energy that you can be, right? So I feel like this patience is allowing you to create your career that you want. If you have a business, perhaps it's allowing you to have the space and time and dedication to really get your career or business where you want it to be. And then last but definitely not least, we've got the guidance from Spirit. We've got the Hangman with the Nine of Wands. So again, this is this energy of new perspectives, right? The Hangman gains enlightenment through taking on new perspectives. So don't expect that you know the right answer in this energy, right? Expect the unexpected, and make sure that you're taking other perspectives, and even maybe you want to take on a new vision, right? So if something's not going your way, how do you want it to go, and how can you visualize that energy to bring that into being? This could have to do with any area of life, but if this is pertaining to needing a new perspective when it comes to work and money, perhaps there's somebody in your energy that, you know, you may think is acting a certain way. And so maybe you would want to visualize them, you know, acting, you know, in alignment with integrity, right? Maybe you want to visualize them seeing you in all of your integrity and honor and morale, right? If this is pertaining to love, perhaps the new perspective that you want to take, maybe home and family. Maybe there's some type of arguments or disagreements going on at home. And so understand that people learn by seeing you, especially if this is your children, you know, but really anybody. They learn by example. So how can you take on this new perspective and be the person that they can respond to, right? How can you be the person you want to be? How can you be the change that you want to see? Right? So this means choosing to respond rather than react, right? So if somebody gets under your skin, instead of, you know, maybe reacting in the normal way of getting upset or getting angry and maybe yelling or what have you, you know, maybe you can take a new angle, right? Maybe you can go about things in a new way. And I guarantee that will bring change, okay? And if it's pertaining to love, maybe there's a new vision that you want to take on. Maybe you just haven't, if you're single, you haven't been wanting a relationship, but maybe there is something in you that's wanting a change in perspective in that direction, or if you're in relationship, and things are kind of chaotic, or things aren't, you're having disagreements or what have you. How can you change your perspective? How can you change your story, right? Because understand that what you expect, when you expect something to happen, you're drawing that in. So if you expect good things to happen, you're going to draw that in as well. It's quantum physics, right? And we've got the Three of Cups here with the guidance from Spirit as well, which speaks of, stand in your integrity, stand in your light, and learn to, maybe you need to or want to learn to accept more help from others. Maybe you are, learning to get yourself out there more. Maybe there's community coming in for you to help you, right? But if you don't see that, then it won't be, right? If instead, for example, you take others as a threat, or maybe somebody had a bad day and they come at you kind of crazy, and you just automatically take this judgment like, oh my God, they're a bitch, right? But maybe they're not. Maybe they just had a bad day. So don't automatically discredit the help, the guidance, the community, the friendships that you could be receiving at this time. Now, that's not to say that you should allow people to treat you shitty, right? You should definitely stand your ground, speak your truth, and know that real friends won't fall away for you speaking your truth. Only manipulators or narcissists or people that aren't even really worthy of your energy will fall away when you speak your truth. So if you can speak your truth, and those people can, have a civil relationship, a civil conversation, then, give them that chance, give them that opportunity, and see what you can do with changing this perspective on things. I'm really curious to see what you guys can come up with. Again, drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. All right, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Make sure you hit that bell. Thank you most of all for being the change you want to see. Until next time.